I was stuck, man. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, it's very easy to show examples of things that work. Anyone can cherry pick any chart at any given day and show you what you could have done in hindsight. However, can somebody show you every stock they traded today and the strategies that work behind them? I'm going to update you and show you strategies that are working in the current environment. I am Mark Melnick. This is the Newsbeat Show. What if I told you right now that each one of you could have finished trading by 9:32 a.m. today using our ideas? Would you believe me? What if I showed you other ideas for people who didn't think that they were that quick? What if I showed you one update that what one update that could have worked? Um okay, so let's just hold on one second. Okay. We're going to be showing you all that and more, but first just pause on this next slide, read it in its entirety, and then hit play. You pause, you read, you hit play. Thank you so much for reading this. Okay, let's just go ahead and we're just going to get you all caught up here on what actually has been working here. I'm not going to take a lot of your time today, and I'm going to show you the list I'm choosing from, just so we're clear. The names I'm showing you may or may not work on the names you were following, but I was following these 6 names today, period. These 6 names: Zoom, Netflix, Roku, Amazon, Exelixis, and Kodak. So just so we're clear, when I show you the examples of what work, I'm not cherry picking. I'm going to go through the winners and losers of the names I chose today. Okay? I'm going to show you real simple how you could end your day. No small cap nonsense, just real companies. Okay? So we're going to start off, and I'm just going to go down the top of the list, and there's only one rule. First, we're doing a one and done. It's very simple. You sit on your hands for 60 seconds from 9:30 to 9:31 a.m. If your name gapped up, you buy when the prior 1 minute candle is tested. If your name gapped down, you short it when the prior low of the 1 minute candle is tested. Stay modest, lock out for a quick profit, shut off your computer. That's actually the hard. I find that that is actually the hardest step to do, to shut off your computer. Now there is one simple update to the strategy, which we actually did today. And as a Newsbeat Live member, you would get access to this 24/7 as the market shifts and evolves and changes that you could do to your strategies to make them work better. It's very important because they work differently in different environments. So on the one and done, and know your limit 8, but let's just focus on the one and done. If your first bar is in the direction of your desired trade, if it's green, you're going to go long. If it's red, you're going to go short, and it legitimizes the likelihood for success. So when I'm going over these names today, you want that first 1 minute bar to be green. That's going to legitimize the odds of the trade working. So I'm going to go through the list very, very simply. I'm going to just literally show you the most basic chart. I'm not even going to go through volume or anything. I just want you to see the candlesticks. Here's a 1 minute of Zoom. The first bar is red. Just keep in mind, I judge red and green. Colors matter. I judge red and green on open versus close. So even though Zoom gapped up today, it opened over here and closed down here on the first 1 minute candle. So it shows up as red, even though it was trading higher than the prior day. You see that? So that's very important to have your colors set up correctly, so you actually know when to execute the strategy. So Zoom, we're looking for a long. The first bar is red. That is not the direction of our gap. We simply ignore it. Netflix, very simple. You put in a green bar, $437.48. You go right up $2.52 to 440.10. Your trade is over. You just made 2.5 bucks in Netflix in less than 60 seconds. I get it. It went up another $2 in the next minute, but no, your trade's done. Screw it. Who gives a crap? You know how easy it is to just pull up a couple hundred shares, a few hundred shares, especially if you're a new trader. Maybe you have a prop account. Maybe you have some margin. You have $100,000 in buying power off of margin. You could do very easy trades like this in this environment. Very simple. One and done, 437.48 to 440.10. Your day's over. Next on our list, and again, not cherry picking the names I'm showing you. Right over here. I'm just going down this list. Right over here. It's the list I gave you in the pre-market 9:01 a.m. Very, very simple. So next on the list is Roku. Look at this. First 1 minute bar is green, 128.49 to 129.31. Look at that. Then it goes to 130.50. Look at that move. And I know what you see. I know what you see, Captain Jack Daniels. I know what you see here. You see it going all the way up to $135, and you're sitting there and you're fantasizing of $100 bills raining upon you. But what if your goal was just to make money? What if you had a modest size account? What if you had a modest size account and you had some, you put in, let's say, when I say modest size account, just so we're clear, people use margin, right? So let's say you put in a $35,000 account. That used to be like the minimum I think firms would recommend like 20 years ago. So you could be like 10,000 over the $25,000 like PDT limit. So you'd have like a form of cushion. So usually 35,000. Just out of curiosity, has anybody here has ever opened up an account with $35,000? I mean, I have back in the day. I have back in the day. Like 35,000 exactly. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I did too. Isn't that funny, that number? Anyway, let's even say you have $30,000 account. You go on margin, cinnamon. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, a lot of people 35,000. Let's say you have a $30,000 account. You get 4-to-1 margin. You have $120,000 in buying power. You see a little silly name here like Roku. It's very easy to take 500 shares. The stock pops up. You're literally done. You are done right over here. Over, trade over. I know it went up and it didn't even look back at all. I get it. Your trade is over. You kidding me? You made 400 bucks, let's say. Yes, I know you can make thousands. Right, 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 right. I'm not sugarcoating it. You're one and done. You are done. You are done. Your name gaps up. You buy in after 9:31 after the top breaks. You stay modest and you lock out for a quick profit. Notice that? Don't underestimate step number 4. I know you're looking, you're like, but that's crazy. Roku kept running and I need to maximize your profits. How many of you right now would be happy making $400 a day? I mean, I wouldn't. I make more than that. But how many of you would be happy making 400 bucks a day? 2,000, $8,000 a month. Really? I thought everybody just wanted Porsches and Lamborghinis and, palm trees outside their house with a beautiful view of the beach and seagulls flying around, crapping on the sand. That's what I thought that everybody wanted. Whoa, Wall Street fooled me. Amazon. All right, look. Amazon is a pain in the butt. I get it if you don't want to trade Amazon. There are other names on the list. You don't need to trade an Amazon or a Netflix. They're actually cheaper names. We'll get to them. So don't look at this like Roku's too wild for you. I respect that. Amazon's too expensive for you. I respect that. Netflix is too crazy for you. I respect that. Just stay tuned. I'm going to show you something. Amazon went from 23.97.57 to 24.03.94. Pretty much went up $6.50 in 1 minute, followed by another $12 on the next minute. And you're holding it for 1 to 2 minutes max. You can hold it for a second bar, but maximum. Usually not. Usually you take your profit early. Look at that. Imagine buying through 23.97 now. If you were Rambo and you held it for a full 6 minutes, I mean, you made you made almost 50 points in Amazon. Okay, 50 points in Amazon. All right. You buy 50 shares, you make 2,500 bucks. No, I don't expect you to do that. But I think you can make $6, $7 on 50 shares. Who am I to say? I would never legally tell you to buy or sell a security. I just want to know your opinion of what you see on the chart. That's all. Next, I'm going to take it down 372 notches. I'm going to bring you to an X ellipsis. Now notice the first 1 minute bar is red, so you ignore it. Now granted, the one and done went up like 22 cents and then digested and went up further, but this one you ignore. You have that red bar early. No, no go, no go, move on. Remember, we have rules. Why? Where's that rule? Right over here on the strategy updates. Your first bar is in the direction. This used to be part of the one and done, by the way. The old one and done used to incorporate this, one of the earlier ones. And then it wasn't necessary anymore. And you'll see some of them still work, even if you do get the red bar, like this one worked a little. But just stay away from it. It doesn't matter if it worked or failed. You're not supposed to do it. You move on. You could close your eyes and buy a stock and it could work. Doesn't mean you were supposed to do that. Last on my list is this stupid Codex. Little $14.50 COVID-19 play. Look at this. First bar, the high is 14.57. You buy through 14.70, 15 bucks. Look at that. Cute little 43 cents, a 3% move in 2 minutes. 2 minutes you catch a 3% move. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And I know what some of you are thinking. Mark, I'm looking at all my names. A lot of them worked. A lot of them didn't work. That's not what I'm saying. If that's what you're thinking, I'm sorry. You're approaching it wrong. I give you this list every morning. I base my strategies off the names I give you. Now, yes, I'm sure you could find hundreds of names where this strategy would have worked on and failed on. I get it. But if you do it on my list and you follow my little cute little rules, you can bet 100% potentially. That's what I'm trying to show you. And you know what? You don't need to catch them on. This isn't Pokemon. This isn't Pokemon. It's not like you're in like, one of those machines in the strip club, which I've never been to. You know, they have like one of those machines where they put somebody in like a glass tube and they have like all these dollars like flying around them and they're trying to like catch them all. Like, that's not what you're trying to do. That's not what you're trying to do. You're just trying to catch one of them. That makes your day. Why are you dealing with all this nonsense? Why are you dealing with all these strategies? Why are you dealing with all these people trying to help you when I'm giving you a free video and a stupid little list with one silly little rule and you could just make your day? Why does trading need to be difficult? Because you want it to be difficult. And it's not that you want it to be difficult, you want it to be easy, but you fall in for the Wall Street educational programs, you fall in for all the expensive softwares, you fall for all the expensive scans and strategies, and you fall for all of that nonsense. And I'm sorry that you do, because Wall Street misled you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's more my fault than your fault. How's that? And it's not my fault at all, but it is more my fault than your fault. Because you were told that you need these finance degrees and all these smart people and you have to study and you need to do this and that and this and that. No, all you need is a platform that's designed for quick trade execution, which we offer you, and soon going to be offering it through Sterling as well. And that's all you need. And you could maybe even do these trades through T3. I mean, my God, if I was a prop trader right now, my P&L, like, I would be crushing it every single day. I mean, obviously, they would start me with a lot more buying power. I would just take these stupid little names. Forget about Codex. I'd probably go Netflix on a day like today, even the one that didn't work out the best. Name like Netflix? You take a couple thousand shares, you're up $2.50, you're up $5,000 by 9:32 a.m. You don't give a crap. You don't even hold it for the next $2 up move. Do you get it? Why does trading have to be so difficult? And you know what? I'm the dude in the room every day looking for other strategies, which work as well. But I'm saying you don't have to work that hard if you don't want to. You work hard because you choose to work hard. You choose to work hard because you want to either impress yourself or the people around you and act like you're a master. What if your job was just stupid, idiotic, and simplistic and more profitable than what most doctors make in a year? Are you okay with that? And the truth is, subconsciously, a lot of you are not okay with that because a lot of you want to put in work which does not need to be done. Stop falling for all the BS out there. There's a much easier way to make money in the market, and we're going to show you how to exploit it every single day. Here's tomorrow's levels, algorithmic levels, support and resistance. Take advantage of it. And like I promised you, I wasn't going to take a lot of your time today. What do you think of this strategy? Do you think you can execute it? Really? Do you think you can execute these strategies? Can you take a stupid stock like Roku, which is on our list? We're giving you the symbols, not no Captain Hindsight here. Not some of those stupid rooms which give you 30 names, spell out 30 different strategies, and sit there and just throw 100 ideas at you and are going to highlight the ones that work. Not that. If you want that, go elsewhere on Wall Street. You'll find it all over. Just pull yourself out of this YouTube video and just go like this, and you'll find 2 dozen of them with no telescope. Can you buy something like this in the morning and make money? I don't know. You tell me. I can't tell you. I'm not telling you to buy or sell security. Can you? Because if you could do and no, I'm not saying write it up here. No, 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 no. I don't give. You think I give a crap about all these green bars? Oh, no, 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 no. That's it. 1, 2 bars. You wait, you do nothing on the first bar. The second bar you buy and you sell either on that bar or the next one. That's it. That's all I care about. Can you do that? Hundreds of traders do that every single day. Hundreds of traders realize in the Newsbeat live room how simple making money is when you dumb it down. You ever wonder why engineers, doctors, lawyers, NASA, why all these people who day trade, some of them have the hardest time. You know why? Because they're too smart for their own good. It's okay to have a high IQ. It's not okay to be stupid and try to make things over complex. You know what the funniest thing about being a professional gamer is? You have to do the least amount of commands possible uh, to achieve your goal. If you need to turn the corner and shoot, you need to use the fewest actions as possible on your mouse and keyboard to accomplish that. If you're trying to win a game, you have to do the quickest, most minute, the fewest amount of actions possible to win. What on earth makes you think that you need to know a million things to make money in the market? That is why you have absolute morons like myself jumping in and becoming successful while other people are sitting there looking at the stupidest, longest, this research and everything and trying to make money. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good in that. But for most traders, I find the one and done is really where they begin and end their trading career while finding success consistently every step of the way. I hope you guys enjoyed this Newsbeat show. Happy trading, make money. Want my free ebook? Did what me showing you the strategy wasn't enough? What can I say? Tough crowd. Click in the link for the description. I'm going to teach you how to overcome your psychological toxicity in your trading. It's going to cost you nada, absolutely nothing. Take advantage of it. There's more stuff in the links as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this Newsbeat show. Happy trading, make money. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.